Hi guys, so as promised, today is Friday and I'm filming my answers video. Before I begin, I have like damp hair because I washed it and it's raining and I was going to dry it, but I have to go down the road because I'm getting my acrylics put back on and it's raining and I'm like, fuck that, I might as well just leave my hair wet because it's going to get fucking drenched when I leave, so you're just going to have to deal with this. Also, I had an experience last night. Super long story short, the hallway door behind me opened by itself. I thought it was my mum. I was like, Mum, is that you? And then I hear snoring and it wasn't her, and Ali was next to me and I was like, I just said that really fast. I need a drink of water. Hold on, please. Yeah, so it opened by itself and I was like, Mum, is that you? And then I heard snoring and Ali was next to me and I was like, oh my god, and I was freaking out. So yeah, I'm gonna get on to the questions because I have to go in like half an hour. It's not going to take me half an hour to film this. Surely not. Could be wrong though. Okay. So the first one, I'm gonna, let me just reply to Nathan on Facebook. Okay. I'm gonna try and say the names and everything as well. So Julia said, I like when you normally sit, but both of them look great. Thanks. No baloney homo sapiens. Alright, that's a pretty cool name. Do you like to travel and where? I would like to travel if I had the money, but I don't, so I don't travel. But I mean, I have travelled before. I've been to Queensland. I go to Melbourne all the time because I have family there. I've been to Adelaide, obviously. I've been to Fiji. If I could travel anywhere, I'd probably go somewhere tropical, or I'd love to go to like England or London, and go to like all the creepy haunted castles and stuff. I think that would be pretty sick. The next one is by JP Calligirl 123L said, what are your views on religion? Hold on. What are your views on religion, believing in the paranormal and such? I am agnostic, which means I don't necessarily believe in one specific religion. I'm kind of like, yeah, there's probably something out there, but I don't know what it is. That's my views in a nutshell. So yeah, I don't know what's out there, so yeah. Purple Rose 695 said, I miss you and your eyes are to die for. Why, thank you, that's sweet. Oatmeal Lover said, what are you going to be for Halloween? Well, the shit thing is, in Australia we don't celebrate Halloween and I totally wish we did. I've trick-or-treated maybe 3 times in my whole life, and like, you knock on someone's door and they open it and you're like, trick or treat, and they're like, oh, it's Halloween, and you're like, really? So you kind of look like an idiot if you trick-or-treat in Australia, but I wish we did have it because that would be sick. If I could dress up, I'd probably be something really cliche, like a witch or something. That's so cliche. I don't know, I've never had to think about it. Original. Alright, I'm not gonna say names anymore because it's taking too long and I have to try and pronounce them. Okay. The next question is, what is your favourite colour and what is your favourite time of day? My favourite colour is purple, and my favourite time of day really depends on what I'm doing that day, if that makes any sense. So like, I don't know, it totally depends on what I totally hope you guys heard that sound because that is one of the dragging sounds that I hear above me, and I was talking. I really hope that caught it on camera, and I'm going to be really devastated if it didn't, but I guess I'll find out when I'm editing it, or when you're watching it. You're going to leave me comments, you'll be like, I totally heard that. But if you did hear that, sorry, I'm just listening, that times about 10, because it gets really loud and it's above me, like it came from over there, like up there. You can just tell, you know. Anyway, next question is, how do you get to be so confident? I have a really low self-esteem and want to boost it up and wear cute clothes and stand out without feeling embarrassed. Okay, I feel like, and this is such a cliche answer, but I feel like honestly I've just gotten to be confident as I've gotten older, and kind of going through, I was bullied obviously. I mean, I've always been I'm not so much now, but I've always was like, you know, the fat friend basically, and yeah, I got bullied really badly, and obviously it affects you, but I feel like coming out of school and just realizing how petty all that shit is, and I'm kind of like now where the people that are important to me in my life they're the only people that their opinions matter to me. And anyone who looks at me and, you know, thinks, oh, she should not be wearing that, or she should not be wearing that, like, seriously, fuck them. It's your life, and if you want to go out wearing a fucking bright yellow tutu with a black bra tomorrow, rock it. Do whatever the fuck you want. Go out there and wear a bright yellow tutu and a black bra. You'll get weird looks, but just rock it. Be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna wear this. That's an exaggeration, but basically the only thing I can say is surround yourself with positive people and people that, you know, lift you up. And anyone that is in your life that brings you down or makes you feel shit or puts negative energy into your life, just fuck them off, you know. Life's too short. YOLO! Yeah, life's too short to deal with people that, you know, bring you down and make you feel not confident in your own skin. But a lot of it has just come with, I mean, growing up, I guess, and I'm pretty mature, I would say, for my age, so I don't know, but it's just taken time, and just, I don't know, I don't have a very good answer. It's just taken time and just learning to be comfortable in your own body. And another thing that really helps as well is I used to be the kind of person that would stand in front of the mirror and be like, oh my god, I hate my belly, I hate my legs, I hate this, I hate that. But now I look at what I love and I don't focus on the things that I don't like. Yeah, I could go to the gym, but I can't be fucked because I'm lazy, alright? Put it out there, I'm lazy. ICBF. I can't be fucked to go to the gym. So I'm just going to focus on the parts of myself that I like and, you know, play up those parts. Like, I like my eyes, so today don't look at my makeup today because it's shit. But, you know, when I'm going to work or when I'm going out, I'll play up my eyes a lot. Or, you know, I'll make my hair look awesome, and I'll just kind of play up the things that I like and put less, oh my god, what's the word I'm thinking of? Less emphasis on the things that I don't like about myself, if that makes sense. The next question is the Ouija board something you would ever pull out at parties for fun, or do you use it strictly for serious messages? I would never pull out a board at a party just because I think people would look at me and be like, what the fuck? And I think, I mean, I've never had anything like necessarily really bad happen to me from one. I'm not saying that it's not possible, because it totally is, but I wouldn't want to put myself in a position where something bad could happen, or using it stupidly or whatever, so I wouldn't do it personally, no. Have you ever been to a psychic medium? Do you believe in their abilities? I have. I've been to one, not the same one, but I've been to see a psychic on 4 occasions, and I think because there's so many frauds out there, it puts a stigma that the whole psychic medium thing is completely fake, but it's not. There are legit people out there, but you just have to find a good one. What makes you think that the paranormal things you experience are not in another way explainable apart from ghosts? I don't know why I read that out, like I can't read. I feel like because I'm so used to experiencing things now, I get feelings when I'm experiencing things. I kind of can tell when I am and when something's paranormal and when it's not. But to begin with, I just sat down and would write a list of all the things to why it might not be paranormal, and I'd try and debunk them. Just, you know, say for example, I once had a glass of water, like ice cold water, or maybe it was a can of Coke or something, I can't remember. It was like a glass, and it was on my old computer desk that was glass, and the glass was moving across the desk by itself, and I'm going, holy fuck, holy fuck. And then I realized that it was the condensation of the glass, and there was water underneath it, and it was making it slide. So it's just stuff like that. I just go through in my head, you know, rationally, or rational reasons to why it might not be paranormal, why it might be, and then I just come to a conclusion. But now, because I experience things so often, I kind of can just feel and tell what's paranormal and what's not, if that makes sense. Dom said, show us your tits, and Alana said, I agree. No, sorry Dom, don't worry, come over later and I'll show you. When it comes to the paranormal, do you ever find it challenging not to second guess yourself if other people do not believe you? How do you validate for yourself that these experiences were real? That kind of backs up on the thing I just said. I don't second guess myself because I don't make these videos as a way to feel the need to explain myself or to, you know, it's not like I second guess myself until I put a video up or something like that. Like, I know what I've experienced. I make these videos because a lot of other people, like you guys, are interested in hearing what I experienced. So if someone doesn't believe me, it's fine, you know. I mean, to be completely honest, if I didn't experience these things, I'd be calling bullshit as well. So, and how do I validate for myself that these were real? Because they happen continuously, and they're always a little bit different every time, and I don't know. Don't you just love it when you talked for another 10 minutes and then realise that it wasn't recording? It's the best feeling ever. Totally joking, by the way. I'm not joking, I did talk for another like 10 minutes. Anyway, do you think that if you watch paranormal stuff that spirits and energies, good or bad, will come into your life? My son freaks out at me when I watch this stuff because he says it will come into our house if we are as if we are opening a porthole or something. What do you think? By the way, I think you're awesome. Thank you. Okay. I've already answered these questions, like I said, for 10 minutes and then realised I wasn't recording. Basically, I don't think that watching paranormal things will bring stuff into your home, but I feel as though it will make you a lot more aware to what may already be happening. So I think you could be experiencing or having paranormal things happen in your home, but if you're not open to the paranormal, you're just passing it off as this or the wind or an electrical fault or whatever. And then once you start watching more paranormal things, you're kind of like, hang on, maybe that's not just the wind, maybe it's this or maybe it's that. So it's not necessarily, I don't think anyway, going to bring anything into your home, but it might just make you more aware of stuff that may already be happening. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. What's your view on Hinduism? I don't have a view. Believe whatever you want. I've never looked into Hinduism, so yeah, it's cool with me. What do you think happens when we die? Why do you see spirits when others don't? Or why do I think I see spirits when others don't? I wish I knew the answer to what I think happens when we die. I don't know. I've given myself so many headaches trying to come up with like an answer to what I think happens. I mean, I think it is a comforting thought to think, you know, when you die you go somewhere and you see all your loved ones and everything again. But then I'm like, well, why do I see people? Like, isn't everyone meant to be in heaven? Like, I don't know. I don't know, and I wish I did. I think I would like to think you meet up with everyone again, because it depresses the fuck out of me to think you live on this earth, right? You make all these relationships, and then what happens if maybe you just die and nothing happens and you're just dead, and you're just dead, you're nothing, you don't go anywhere, you're just dead, like you don't exist anymore. Like, that actually depresses me and I get anxious thinking about it. So I don't have the answer. I'm sorry. I wish I had. I don't even have my own answer. I don't have a little thing in my head that I've come up with. I don't fucking know. I just hope it's something good. Otherwise, I'll just feel like this life was a waste. No, that is so. See, it's so depressing to think about. I need to change the subject. Why do I think I see spirits when others don't? I got no idea. I don't know. Like I said, I've seen things ever since I was 3. A lot of my family members can see things, so I'm like, maybe it's genetic, but I don't think it is, because there's no, oh hey, she skipped this spirit seeing gene. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm totally fucking with you. I have no idea. I don't know. I guess I'm just lucky. Sometimes it's lucky, sometimes it's not. Some say nothing good happens when playing the Ouija board. What's your view? It does open a portal for more. Does it open a portal for more evil to come? What have you experienced? The worst? How did you get rid of it? I don't get that question. My view is, if you just don't fuck around with it, then it'll be fine, and I never have experienced anything evil, so yeah. Do you believe in aliens, or have you ever had any UFO encounters? Okay, I totally believe in aliens, and I'm going to tell you a story that happened to Nathan, and he's probably going to be a little bit embarrassed that I'm telling you, but whatever. Cut a really long story short, this was probably a few months ago. I'm cutting the story super short. If you guys want me to get him in a video and explain, because he's had a few paranormal things happen as well, so if you want him in a video, leave it in a comment below, because he won't do it unless you guys ask him to, because he's weird like that. He saw a UFO in the sky, and I have watched heaps of like documentaries and stuff. Basically, Nathan, I totally just skipped that story. He saw like a massive light in the sky. I'll get him to come into a video and explain it to you. I personally think it's a bit small-minded to be like, nope, there's nothing else out there. We're the only thing in the whole entire fucking universe that keeps expanding every day. We don't even know how big it is, but no, we're totally the only thing out there. Like, come on. I don't know. I don't think it's like we come in peace, but I'd like to think there was something else out there. Hey there, I'm a new subscriber and just wanted to know where in Australia you live, since I too live there and extremely into the whole paranormal things. I'll be making a video very soon myself. That's awesome. If you make a video, you have to link it to me. I live in Sydney, by the way. Why do you think paranormal happenings happen to you and not other people? Do you think they've chosen you? I kind of just answered that before. I have no fucking idea. I wish I knew, but I don't. If I knew, I'd give you all a piece of it so we could all experience things together. Do you believe that spirits or ghosts stay on Earth because they have unfinished business, or why do you believe that they are here? I don't know. I mean, I've heard that before, and then I've heard it's just kind of like the past replaying itself, so it might not even necessarily be anyone there, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'd like to think maybe you get a choice and you can come visit people that you want to visit. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm really shit at these questions. I love your videos. I'm really into the paranormal. Where do you normally do your Ouija board sessions? Do you do it somewhere else in your house? Aren't you scared something's going to stay? And do you believe in witchcraft? I always do it in the lounge room on the coffee table because that's the easiest for me and my mum to do it. I've never even thought about anything like that. The first Ouija board session I ever did though, James and I have the video so you can go look at it. James and I, the guy that I did it with, the guy that I did the Ouija board with, we both were like a little bit freaked out after we did it, so I don't know if that was because something was there or we were just freaking out. But yeah, I just do it in my lounge room on the coffee table. And do I believe in witchcraft? I'm the kind of person where I'm like, believe whatever you want to believe. Doesn't harm me doesn't harm me, so do whatever you want. I've seen things from the corner of my eye. Could these be spirits or just my imagination? None of these are scary. They just take me by surprise. That's how I see a lot of things, just black shadows and stuff running past. So I don't think it's your imagination at all, because that's what I see. This is so generic, but what genre of music do you enjoy listening to? Well, that totally depends on my mood. Yes, I'm one of those people. I'm like, well, it depends on my mood. Okay. At the moment, I'm loving like dubstep, chill step stuff, but it totally depends on my mood. I love really slow, like, I don't know, I like acoustic stuff. I like stuff like Mumford and Sons. Sometimes I'll blast out Adele. I like Anthony Green. I'm just going through my thing. I like okay, do you say Bon Iver or Bon Iver? Because I say Bon Iver. I like him. Cat Power was good, City in Colour, The Civil Wars, Damien Rice, Ed Sheeran, The Fray, shit like that. Just totally depends on my mood. Whoa, I lost my spot. You've pretty much got the same body size as me. I'm guessing you're a size 16 to 18 depending on the brand. When you're walking in big crowds of people, example shopping centre, do you ever feel like everyone's looking at you and thinking, oh wow, she's fat? Because I've recently become really insecure about my body and what people think when they see me. I just wanted to know if there's any advice you could give. Thanks. I am that size, but like you said, depends on what shop I'm in. And I kind of answered this before, but I used to be like that, and there's still sometimes I'll be out and I'll walk past a group of people and they'll be laughing. I'm like, why are they laughing at me? And they're probably not even laughing at me, but that's what I think. I think it honestly just comes with getting older and just surrounding yourself with good people that make you feel confident. I'd kind of answered this previously, but you know, just surrounding yourself with confident people, no, with positive energy and positive people that make you feel good about yourself, and fuck everyone else off who makes you feel shit. And also dress things, excuse me, I just burped. Dress in things that make you feel confident in yourself. When I was younger, a few years younger, I would try and dress in with whatever was in fashion, but it wouldn't necessarily suit my body, so I'd probably look like a fat sausage. Yeah, I just described myself as a fat sausage. Yeah, I probably dressed in stuff that made me look shit, but now I'm kind of out of school and I'm like, if you asked me what was in fashion at the moment, I would have no fucking idea. I just wear whatever the hell I want. So, yeah. I think it just comes with time, knowing your body, knowing how to dress to make you look fucking hot in whatever your body shape is. So, yeah. You're so pretty, and think of it as fluffy, not fat, because with a pretty face like that, you should not have to worry about it. Thanks. When you see or hear or even dream of lost relatives, e.g. your grandma, how do you feel? I'd like to think of it as them coming to pay me a little hello visit kind of thing, so who knows. The next one is, do you like horror movies? I do, but I get scared really easily. Like Paranormal Activity 4 is coming out, and Nathan and I really want to watch it, and we're like, alright, we're gonna go see it at the movies. And now every time the trailer comes on, I'm like, change the fucking channel. Like, I was trying to load a YouTube video today, and like the trailer came up for it and I freaked out. So basically, I do like paranormal horror movies, but they freak me the fuck out. And my favorite movie, I don't have one. I'm such a shit person. Like, I don't have a favorite movie. It just depends. But Nathan and I saw Looper yesterday, and it's a really good movie, so you should go see it. Do you know anything about Nephilims? No, I do not, because I don't even know how to pronounce the word. Sorry. Do you believe in God/Jesus? If not, do you think something is out there? I don't know what's out there. I'm gonna say I don't know what I believe, because I honestly don't. So I would like to think there is something out there. I don't necessarily believe in Jesus and God and all that, but I don't necessarily not believe. I don't know. Have you ever seen a spirit in a form as if it were 100% human, not transparent? Yeah, I've got, if you watch, I think it's called My Best and Worst Paranormal Experiences video. I explain that, what? If you go watch that video, I explained how I experienced something, and it was like crystal clear. I thought it was a man in my room, and I was like, we are fucking being robbed, but it wasn't, but that's how clear it was. And do you think that spirits reach out to you/others that they don't know? Oh, why do you think? Okay. I don't know. I always wonder if they know, if they can tell what people can see them and what people can't. That's what I always want to know. I don't know the answer to that. I reckon it's because they know that you can see them. That's my answer for that one. And the last one is, do you think people can have sexual encounters with ghosts/spirits, as some have claimed? That one really freaks me out. I fucking heard of that. I don't know. That shit is weird. I don't have an opinion on it because it's weird, and I don't know. I've never really researched into it. If so, good for them. But I mean, go find someone in a bar or something. Like, don't. That's just. Let's not even go there. Anyway, I'm gonna go now, and it's rain. It's like lashing with rain, and I have to go walk down to the shops. I just want to die right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. So I hope I answered all your questions. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.